to hear us go back.
We are in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I'm your boy Prehistoric. Ottawa, make some fucking noise. Capital Rap Battles versus Smoked Out Battles.
Hey, it's Jesse J from Smoked Out Battles.
Yo, make some noise. CRB versus Smoked Out. Ottawa, make some noise, man. Fuck yeah. This is Capital Rap Battles versus Smoked Out. Everybody in Ottawa make some fucking noise right now. I am your host, Prehistoric. Check us out at capitalrapbattles.ca. We making history today. I got a special co-host with me.
Yo, it's Jesse J from Smoked Out Battles. Thank you all for having us, man. Make some noise for y'all, man.
Let's go. And of course, doesn't have the vodka sodas today, but still a legend.
Hey, Frenchy Fresh. Let's have some friendly competition today. Now, fuck that! Team CRB all fucking day. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. That's a 1-0, That's a 1-0.
Okay. With that being said, battler to my left, introduce yourself.
I ain't smoked out, I'm just here to burn it down. Samson, 613, let's fucking go.
Battle to the right.
Excuse the drip. It's Drop D. I'm about to say a lot of nonsense and body their whole team worse than I already did in the fucking comments. Rest in peace to Barry. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
All right, Drop D chose to go first. Samson was cool with it.
See, I know he's gonna act like he's slick, but I'll still make him flip his lid. It's the first round, no need to spit rebuttals. But instead, I'll tell him how I made his bitch a masochist who went straight for my dick, and afterwards we didn't cuddle. It might be sick, but I find it legit as shit that I got to watch that bitch's struggle with the noises coming from her room. He probably thought she was just watching women's doubles. In other words, there was a racket. When I was hitting it from behind with the backhand, I wasn't sure if her head could take it. But now I know for sure that her back can. I might have done some brain damage. You might want to go tell that whore to get a CAT scan, because from one bow to the head, she had to swallow more pills than Miss Pac-Man. I spent so much time behind the bitch, I carved my name into the whore's back. Then I let the whole staff and stable run through that cunt. Her pussy's nickname should be Horseback. Now let me switch it, because in the relationship, you're the pussy. Bro, I do not endorse that. Fuck black and blue. These punches turn his face black and white. Bruises looking like he Rorschach. And here I am, in your city, getting more reaction than you've ever gotten. How am I supposed to believe you could battle outside your home? Because we're at the bottom of the fucking card. And guess what? That is no one's fault but your own. You got 30 by what? Your life choices? I thought you were supposed to be fucking proud of those. And you thought you was beating Raiden Black. That dude is ass. You couldn't even handle Santo in a language that's not his own. You would have got work for that fucking belt. Like a broke-ass handyman. See, everything around you seems sweet till you get stuck, you in Candyland. Your whole team can get these texts cheap. Like a 2008 family plan. And none of this would have happened if you didn't say my name like Candyman. Now, none of this would have happened if you didn't say my name like Candyman. Because now I know he's gonna make fun of the fact that I choked. But that's really all he fucking has. And you know what? For coming all this way out, I'm not really doing that bad. But Samson, I know that I'm fucking up. But this one punch will still cripple his neck, so this kid will forget his name, and they'll have to stitch it into his head like Mitchell and Ness. And I know I spent half the round rapping about your bitch and all the crazy things that her mouth do, but that's because I watched your fucking battles and couldn't find more than 2.5 things about you. Time.
Oh, make some noise, man.
I want to talk to Samson.
I got a real good reason you should just give this shit up. You ain't suited for this. And you ain't scaring anyone. Fuck, you're slender, man. But not the evil being, just a gangly, creepy fuck. I got a gun so big,
How big?
you could kill yourself with it. Clip so long, even you would need some help with it. So listen, Yao Ming, you ain't ball with the right team. You really think you got a nice league? I guess even back in the day, y'all thought you had the better deal. I paid 7 bills, came up and went over rounds with the chef. Real, and then McEwen never showed up, but y'all the best. Chill, drop D, straight to the point. I'm shooting buckets, but I don't ball, pal. If you ran backwards toward the net, you'd probably smack your head and fall down. I mean, just think about it. Oh, brother, He's laying there knocked out while the rim's making the same sound as a door stopper. If you were a ghost author, you ain't writing for bros to go farther because they're on that upper shelf and they don't need help reaching, so don't offer. I was born on July 1st. Same time as the fireworks, so you know I came to this globe proper. You came all the way from Thunder Bay, but I'm cutthroat. Watch this goat slaughter, the only rapper whose height makes him look like a talentless globetrotter. You look like you were made in a petri dish. You've got the wingspan of a pterodactyl. 1 point to the back of his head. Hope you feel ducky. That's just facts, bro. Plus you look a little green, so you fit the bill. I'm not trying to be an asshole. You look like Littlefoot, which is ironic, because they say if the shoe fits, then you ain't the man to fill mine. And since you tall as a brontosaurus, that makes all my punches land before time.
Let's go.
Yo, we got to
If I slapped you right now, Doug, what the fuck would happen? You'd probably make like we was friends, even play like we was active. That's the thing. I ain't your friend. So after this, no laughing, and I, sir, smoke a lot. So now I want to talk to Samson. See, I'll admit, the bar was half-baked. But so was your conception. You're this tall. It's like half the fetus didn't take, the rest just split off into segments. It's clearly affected you in ways that are too obvious to mention. You're 5'2". If I were you, I'd be asking my mom some questions. What's it like to know what men look like from a bitch's perspective? Maybe you wouldn't be such a little bitch if your dad didn't neglect you. You need a step stool just to step to anyone who disrespects you. And I don't mean to be short with you. No, yes, I do. Because I know how that shit affects you. Go ahead, rebuttal that. Like, I might be short, but I'm still a steady baller. Because no matter how good you fucking rap or rebuttal, bro, you aren't getting any taller. You are a joke. You are a joke to women that you have never even seen or met before. They're only trying to guess your height in centimeters when they say, I think he's 24. He's just a little pussy. A bitch still out here pillow biting versus a projects kid who grew up scrapping. Bro, I was built in violence. They didn't leave me much room for growth, but still I'm climbing. So all this is a trip to see his brain bleeding. That's psilocybin. Let's go. All this is a trip to leave his brain bleeding like psilocybin. Time, fuck it.
Make some fucking noise, guys.
CRB versus Smoked Out. Let's go.
Virgins don't drop D. Why would you call yourself that? You ain't never have hoes leave and come crawling right back. All this is right facts. I ain't impressed by you at all to date. You don't smash baddies. Quit acting like you fuck 300 broads a day. Treat your bars like your diary and chastity belt and keep that fucking shit locked away. Or maybe it stands for defense. But that's how I know he's all clown. When it comes to battling me, you shouldn't have let your guard down. That's why the crowd yawns when he's spitting his bars. Cause everything was so dulled now, I guess that's typical for someone whose head's in some long clouds, like he packed a 2-gram bowl and he won't put the bong out. Hyperactive toddler, running, soon as I fed it, pop. So the outcomes, you'll just fizzle out when I'm snapping off the top. I knew about this battle, you knew about this battle a month before me. How did I still get the drop? You ain't ever gonna swing, so stop. You just got me vexed. You could try to muscle me all you want, but we see that's just a flex. If you runner up, that's a bitch's tab. I'm the one coming next. You know you're fucked after this, like sloppy seconds. Your slut couldn't get enough of the sex, but I got hoes on call like a hotline. That means it's only 60 cents a minute, and after I finished, she left. Brought it to her. Called the Uber. Then opened the door for the rest. She only went to your corner to get some respect, cause I kept her in check while she kept your checks, and we get hotels to just do it. Nike check. I take your queen, not a king's in jeopardy. Like some type of chess. The only thing I wanted to see from Drop D was he give me my respect. Cause for you it might be cool to try to punk me like you're some kind of threat, but I could really make this life or death depending on what fucking bullshit this guy spits next. Time.
We got a battle, man.
You don't come across as laid back. You come across as boring when you speak in those lazy tones. It's clear he doesn't have a clue who he has, bro. So who you think you play in, Holmes? I'll scatter your teeth across the concrete, turn those chiclets into crazy bones, and your body will end up underwater in a locker. And I ain't talking Davy Jones. You probably hate me, bro, because I didn't fall into your little plan, messaging Billboard back in April, like, yo, check out these bars that I brought for your man. He didn't spit them for me. Nor would I even fucking listen if he had, and not because I'm a bigger person. I just wouldn't want to have to sit through this bullshit again. I just wouldn't want to have to sit through this bullshit again. Because then he FaceTimes me, just to tell me that the jail angle's played, and that's all you had to say. If I do mention it, I'm dry snitching. Fuck. I guess there really is no way, but I don't have to say shit about what you did. But what I will say is this. Shit, man, that's what's up. And props on finally getting some street cred. You've clearly never had enough, and respect on doing what you're supposed to and keeping your mouth shut, but you're the only one who brings it up. What the fuck is there to brag about, bro? Jail straight up fucking sucks. The snacks are garbage. The snacks are garbage. And let's be honest, the snacks are garbage. And let's be honest, even if they were good, who made them? Do you even actually want them? You can't pretend like you think that the fucking beds are... You can't pretend like you think the fucking beds are popping. They're made of cardboard, or an even lesser option. And you can't even jerk off in there, bro. If you do, you can bet there's someone listening or watching. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that not your idea of a good romance? Mad about the jerking off, bro. Do you think your butthole even stood a chance? You are gonna get pinned down. You're gonna get pinned down in the showers, just wishing you could be like Jet Li. Never gonna be able to smell Irish Spring again without fucking PTSD. When he gets to the joint, all he's gonna do is let them fold him. So change his name from Samson to fucking Texas Hold'em. All right. Enough about your rape. Let's get back to talking about your size, because I have been having a hard time believing you've grown it all since you were 9. I only took this battle because Billboard said I got you a shorty with a record that's under 5'5", and if this whole event got ghost shipped, bro, you would be the only one alive. Time. Let's go.
Great rant.
You finished, Sean.
He wanted to talk about the snacks, but that's how I know now he's fucking done. Obviously, you've never fought someone 6'8" for a honey bun.
Let's go! Let's go! Get it back, boy! Get it back! Let's go!
Hello? Not now, I'm busy. Yeah, it's me.
Let's go.
Not now, I'm busy. Yeah, it's me. Drop D? Don't worry, that clown is history. What's that? Did he have a dope round to diss me? Well, during his rounds, the crowd looked busy. And I don't mean people were quietly listening for a punch that's actually hitting. They were headed to the bar for quality whiskey, because they'd have to be fucking wasted to tolerate him even living, let alone getting up and spitting. As a matter of fact, I'm still on stage with him. My homie just asked me if I'm fucking kidding. Nah, he's listening. Hit my line later. I gotta get him. Now I'm with him. Make a wrong move and get a closed casket. Nah, they might find you tied up in a clothes basket under a cold patch of dirt with a gravestone and someone else's dang bones. Now that's sick. 2 in the chest, 1 in the head. Every body's been a hat trick. Back in the day in Thunder Bay, versus some guy I can't even remember because I paid no mind to that shit, you said you would like a fat bitch. Mm-hmm. Humor me for a second. You don't see any challenges? I mean, I don't know how your balance is, but it seems to me like the sex would be like a game of King of the Castle, kid. Try to brace yourself so you don't get thrown off that quick. She takes you out to eat at a new restaurant. You can't ask her how the salad is. You're smoked out and come home with the munchies. You won't ever find a bag of chips. Gotta roll her in some flour just to find her vaginal lips before you plow that shit, or you might end up busting a nut in a roll of her flabby skin. But you can act like that's a win. Time.
Yo, make some noise for these